The Anti-Wunderwaffe. Hunley sank on 29 August 1863 during a test run, killing 5 members of her crew. She sank again on 15 October 1863, killing all 8 of her second crew, including Horst Lawson Hunley himself, who was aboard at the time. Even though he was not a member of the Confederate military, both times Hunley was raised and returned to service. On February 17, 1864, the Hunley attacked and sank a 1,240-ton United States Navy screw sloop of war Housatonic, which had been on Union blockade duty in Charleston Outer Harbor. The Hunley did not survive the attack and sank, taking all 8 members of her third crew with her, and was lost. 21 crewmen died in the 3 sinkings of the Hunley during her short career. So let me get this straight. Johnny Rebel lost 21 men in exchange for 5 Billy Yanks and a fucking sloop? I knew they died a horrible death, but for fuck's sake. I wouldn't have ridden in that sub even if they told me we were going to blow out the HMS Victory herself. They killed a lot of sloop. The sloop was very evil. Vasa, warship of the Swedish Navy in 1628. Largest and most heavily armed warship in the world at the time. Designed by the king himself, capsized and sank 20 minutes and 1.3 kilometers into her maiden voyage. I love naval things where one decision, admiral or engineer, can doom every man to the sea. It's mostly hubris getting people killed, which is always kind of funny. Just look up the story of Charles Lennox Richardson and the Nemamugi incident. God, what a death machine. Why didn't they use hamsters? The North cut off the gas. Hamsters had to be eaten. Literally fucking Team Rocket engineering. The Yamamoto, the Moskva, the Bismarck, the USS Indianapolis. Big ships equal bad idea. Is there any written record of how they got the third crew to board this thing in combat after it killed the last 2 to a man in testing? Well, it's not like it'll just sink a third time, right? This thing was armed with a rudimentary torpedo, but when it sunk the Housatonic, it did so by fucking ramming it with the torpedo fixed on the front of the Hunley. The torpedo was a spar torpedo, i.e. a big bomb on a stick, and ramming it into a hostile ship was exactly the way those were employed. In the 1860s, the term torpedo simply referred to any large explosive that was deployed in a naval context, mostly naval mines.
When we are under the moon above, you got me acting just like a loon.